If you boys are looking to pick up some FIFA 16 coins, head on over to golder.com and use DRG for a discount. Or if you're looking to pick up some cheap MSP, PSN codes or cheap games, head on over to g2a.com. All links down below.
What's going on, boys, and welcome to a video that is completely different to anything you'll be used to on this channel, but it's something I have to get off my chest. We're going to have a slight rant video here because I'm in a bad humour. I'm annoyed, I'm angry, I'm trying not to swear, and we'll get to that very shortly. So you might have seen yesterday there's been loads of drama surrounding changes on YouTube. It's changes of the policy where they are taking ads off videos that are not advertiser friendly. Now some of the rules are fine, common sense. Some of them are absolutely bloody ridiculous. Now, for somebody like me, it's not going to affect me massively because I don't make massive money from YouTube views. But people like Philip DeFranco's show, he's earning thousands and thousands of pounds from the brilliant content he brings out. But because he swears in them, or because he might have a touchy subject in them, YouTube won't monetize them. They will not put ads on, which takes thousands away from Philip DeFranco every month. But it's bloody disgusting. YouTube is a place where, you know, content creators can come on, express themselves and earn money from it. And if you've built up an audience and you've worked your arse off doing what you've done for God knows how many years, I think 10 years Philip DeFranco said he's been working on his show, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, no one will change it, and everything you've worked for, everything you've built, will make a rule that just wipes that out. It's an absolute bloody joke. So as I said, the rule changes or something they're really cranking down on, because I think they said something like there's not a policy change, they're just really clamping down on it. But we'll take a look at it because some of them are common sense and some of them are bloody fine. So these are some of the things that are considered not advertiser friendly. So sexual suggestive content including partial nudity and sexual humour. Now some of that is fine. Yes, partial nudity or nudity should not be there. And I'll hold my hands up and say my strip FIFA video will be gone. That's fair enough, I can accept that. But sexual humour, it's so stupid. It's sexual humour as long as it's, you know, in a good context and it's not hurting anybody. Get over yourselves, that's just been picky. That's been daft. Sexual humour can be funny as long as it's not vulgar. And the next rule, violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. Fair enough, that's fine, I can accept that. That makes bloody sense. Nothing wrong with it. You could have just had that one and left it at that. The next one, promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use and abuse of such items. Fair enough. That's fair enough. You shouldn't be promoting drugs and taking drugs, etc. That's fine. That's a normal rule. Well bloody done. Now, let's get to the funny bits. Let's get to a YouTube going full bloody retard. Inappropriate language, including harassment. Harassment's fine. Shouldn't be harassment on the internet. Swearing and vulgar language. Holy Christ. Swearing happens every bloody day. Every second of the day. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. For the love of God, bad language is sadly part of the English language now. It's normal to swear, and you're going to take ads off videos that have been doing it for the past 10 or so years just because you want to change a rule. That's silly. It's silly. It's pointless. There's no need. Now here we go. Controversial or sensitive subjects and events. What? You can't even talk about a controversial subject. I mean, what's controversial? I could get on camera now and say, good morning, folks. And then that's controversial because it's after bloody noon. I mean, where does it stop? Including subjects related to war. So we can't talk about war, conflict, we can't talk about political conflicts, we can't even talk about fucking natural, now I've sworn, video's gone, game over, no ads on this. We can't even talk about natural disasters and tragedies. That's what the news covers. But wait, it gets better. Even if graphic imagery is not shown. So that's what I'm saying. You can't even speak about it. You can't say, oh, I'm so sad about what's going on in Syria. No ads on that. what the hell has happened to YouTube? And I mean, then CNN has a video of that poor young child that is sitting there covered in his own blood, but that's monetized. So, you know, it's alright for some and not for others, or news channels allowed to cover that. But then again, there's YouTube channels that are classed as news channels. Like Philip DeFranco brings out news, but it's not okay for him because he's not a massive CNN news broadcaster or something like that. I don't get it. I really don't understand, and I don't think YouTube understand either what the hell they have just done. Can they not see? You cannot talk about natural disasters or things going on in the world. Holy shite balls. Don't know if that's vulgar enough, but shite balls is the only word I'm going to use here because it makes no sense. Yes, I can understand some of the rules, as I've said, but for the love of God, to take swearing out of people's videos that have been doing it for 10 years and then automatically saying, no, we're not allowing that anymore, is a joke. But even more so, the one that's really grinding me bloody gears is not being allowed to talk about controversial or sensitive subjects. That's what goes on in the world. People discuss, they debate about things. You've got to talk about these things. You can't even talk about a natural bloody disaster. If a tsunami's come over somewhere and you say, what a sad tragedy, you're not going to allow it. Get on to the fuck off. Bloody joke. Oh my, I'm going back to bloody bed.